Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shalot. I haven't done a video like this in a while. I used to do perfume videos on this channel, but that was years ago. And so I think this is the first perfume video that I'm going to be having go up in a while. Some of them are independent perfumers. Some of them are high-end perfumers. Actually, I think there's not really maybe you can find some of them at mid-range prices. It's just 5 and I'm just gonna dive right in. If you like this type of video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe below. The first one I have here is YSL Black Opium. This little guy is obviously not a full size, but this is a scent that became extremely popular. It was released, this is a scent that became very popular very quickly and for good reason. It's a really enjoyable scent. It's sweet without being overly sweet. It's musky without being too musky. And it is more of a heavy nighttime scent, which makes it more appropriate for the winter months or night. Again, notes of Black Opium include coffee, pink pepper, orange blossom, jasmine, vanilla, patchouli, and cedar. So all of those gourmand scents. You've got the patchouli, which is kind of musky scent. You've got the cedar, which is woody. This all adds up to a very sexy scent, and that is why it's so beloved. It's YSL Black Opium that I'm going to show you today that cannot be purchased anymore. And I apologize for that, but it's one of my absolute favorites for winter. And so I wanted to share it. This is by the independent scent company Solstice Scents, and the scent is called Shuriken Grove. Now, this is a scent that's not going to be for everyone to begin with, which is why I don't mind talking about it quite as much, just because I know that most people wouldn't prefer a scent like this, especially not on a woman. This scent is very heavy, very musky, very woodsy, very spicy, very spicy. They even say to not use while pregnant or breastfeeding because there are a lot of oils, essential oils in here, and it is very spicy. It can burn your skin if you apply it too much or if you're too sensitive. Winter just is taking you in, and it's so lovely. So I have from the Solstice Scents forum pulled up an older description of Shuriken Grove. Again, the scent is not available from them anymore. There was some ingredient components, some fragrance components that they're no longer able to get, and it was discontinued. But I do have this information. Shuriken Grove is the eerily dark and maddeningly still wood that protects the Black Wizard's tower from unwanted visitors. Wandering in the cold, damp copse of trees will cause an adventurer to lose control of his sanity, while the remains of those who ventured before emerge from the earth, encircle his limbs with unwavering strength, and drag him down to where he will never tread again in his life. The blend is comprised primarily of essential oils. Primary notes of Virginia cedarwood, spruce, Siberian fir, oak, and vanilla, with background notes of muhuhu essential oil, Jamarosa root essential oil, sandalwood essential oil, 2 different frankincense essential oils, wood smoke, copaiba, and Peru balsam. More of a masculine blend, but also wonderful for women who appreciate complex, woody, smoky fir scents. The Peru balsam, copaiba, and vanilla add a creaminess to smooth out the sharp spruce and fir. Lovely as a comforting bedtime scent as well. And it really is a warm scent that just kind of wraps you up, envelops you. But it is a very heavy scent, which makes it perfect for winter. I wouldn't even say this isn't even a date scent. This is just a woman or a man that wants to smell strongly, and the winter is the best time for that. The reason the winter is the best time to wear heavier scents, or nighttime is the best time, or any time of day or night that's cooler in temperature is the right time to wear heavier scents, is because the colder air makes it more difficult for the scent molecules to oscillate through, and so they do not reach as far. So you need a stronger scent with stronger sillage, which is how far the fragrance reaches off of your body. to where somebody is going to have to lean in close and really like be close to you to get a whiff of these. Some of these scents, that heavy essential oils, woods, resins, smokes, spices, these things all add lift and strength to the scent compounds that they can reach farther. So that is why we wear heavier scents in the colder periods. So that's kind of like your chemistry lesson for today. Anyway, so Solstice Scents, this scent is not available anymore, as I said before, but they're an excellent indie perfumer. One of my favorites. I love their blends. I love the way that she mixes notes. There's a lot of excellent scents for any taste. I will link this website down below, as well as the other independent perfumer I will talk about. Before I go on to them, I want to talk about a perfume that might be a little bit more controversial than some of these other ones. I mean, I think a lot of you will agree that YSL Black Opium is an excellent scent, and because Choikin Grove is discontinued, it's hard to say whether or not you would want to wear it or not. This perfume, however, people are very strongly opinionated about it one way or the other. The scent that I'm talking about is by Thierry Mugler, who did Angel, Alien, all of these famous scents. This is Womanity. This is one of the scents that perfume house released in kind of the real hype of the brand, like during the craze, the Angela craze, woman of the modern age would smell like. You see these very modern designs on the bottle. You see a very modern and complex blend in the scent. Before notes such as fig, caviar, fig wood. It's sweet and salty and earthy and wet and dirty and just complex. So I had a BO that she thought I smelled terrible. And that's fine. I wasn't offended, because that's, you know, people's perception of scent is different. So it did teach me that I need to be careful when I wear this fragrance. If you've smelled Womanity, you probably know what I'm talking about. It has that salty, earthy scent that makes it very human, like human bodily scent, like the green and the sweetness that lifts it up and kind of elevates it above just a real base human scent. Because it has a long lifespan and large sillage, this is definitely, despite the fact that it doesn't have those like wood or heavy incense or spices notes, it's still one you want to be very careful of wearing in the warm months, which is why I only pull it out during winter. This scent is not available on the mass market anymore, as far as I'm aware. However, you can still get it easily at fragrance discount retailers. Independent fragrance, and the fourth out of 5 that I'm doing for you today. This is by a company called Alchemia Apothecary. Now, this is called Falling Stars on Winter Solstice, and if there was ever a fragrance created for winter, it would be this. Obviously, it says winter right in the name, but a lot of people really like this particular independent perfumer for their very complex, very sensual, very heavy almost blends. So Falling Stars on Winter Solstice is the scent of aromatic balsam needles, a dab of dark musk, sweet myrrh, incense resins, melted snow, and a touch of cabin wood smoke stove. Now, again, you have the spices, the incense, woods, musks, all scent components that come together to make a wonderful, wonderful winter scent. And Falling Stars at Winter Solstice is no exception. This is still available through her catalog, her general catalog, so I will link it below. The selection for the winter months is by Tom Ford. It is actually a man's cologne. It's Tom Ford Noir. However, I wear it as a woman's perfume, and it is a very unisex scent, I believe. It smells so different. It smells different than any of these other, say. So I don't know if Tom himself did it, but anyway, Tom, like me and Tom, we're such good friends. The top notes of the scent are Italian bergamot, verbena, caraway, bay rose, which is pink pepper, and violet flower. The heart notes are black pepper, nutmeg, Tuscan iris resin, Egyptian geranium, Bulgarian rose, and clary sage. Then the base notes are opoponax, amber, Indonesian patchouli, vetiver, civet, and vanilla. So what you have here is you have very fresh, light, citrusy top notes laying on top of a heavy base. Opoponax is a resin, a wood resin, and it's got a very like spicy kind of scent almost. Vetiver is almost always found in modern perfumery, especially in men's cologne. Civet is actually an animal musk, so you've got all that, and then you've got just like that bing, like that little added sweetness of vanilla, and that makes it just so unique and sexy and perfect for the winter time. And women, especially if you want a sexy scent that's not a gourmand, that's not the overdone like foodie scent. Tom Ford Noir, that's where it's at. Anyway, this was a little bit different change of pace. Something different than just another makeup video. So I hope this was interesting. If you enjoy perfume, I do run a perfume blog. I do occasionally put up reviews or recommendations. I will link it down below as well. And if you want to see more of these videos, again, put your thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I will talk to you again next time. Bye-bye.